Hi, Becca Schugert here. I want to talk to you for a few minutes today about diluting essential oils. Why is it important? Does it decrease the effectiveness of the essential oil? What mistakes are made? And what if I just want things to be convenient? Okay, so those are excellent questions, and I encounter them a lot of times with new customers and even with people that have used essential oils for a while. So let's just kind of bust a couple of the myths. First of all, diluting an essential oil does not diminish the effectiveness of the essential oil. That's an important distinction. And I want to make sure that you understand that. So when we have an essential oil, if you're taking one straight from the bottle, like this is the Breathe Blend. So I dilute probably 99% of the time. I have one exception that I will share with you. But most of the time, what we do is we just open our hand and we put the essential oil in if we're applying it topically. And then I always encourage people to use a carrier oil most of the time. And here's the reason why. If you are applying an essential oil topically, you've got the thick layer of epidermis on your skin, right? But you want to get the benefits internally. So how can we do that with our skin? Because an essential oil is a volatile chemical compound. So that means that the chemistry of it can change really quickly. And we want to prevent that. We want to keep it stable and not volatile. And that is what a carrier oil does. So this is an example of a carrier oil. This is actually Doterra's body oil. And the reason I really like using Doterra's brand of carrier oils is because the cap just distributes the oil in a very even manner. I don't think there's much in here anymore, but it distributes it in a very even manner. And it doesn't go everywhere. If you have ever bought off of Amazon, and I have before, an organic fractionated coconut oil, and it comes with a pump and it's still just messy and it gets everywhere, just this oily mess. And so that's why I really like to use the bottles from Doterra, because the cap works well at just allowing a stream. If you have some in your bottle, obviously I don't. If you have some in your bottle, it allows a steady stream, but it's more controllable than just this burst of carrier oil that gets everywhere. So when we are applying the carrier oil to the hand, dropping the essential oil in the hand or vice versa, however you do it, and then we're rubbing it right on our skin, what we're doing is we're stabilizing that essential oil, and it allows the essential oil to benefit you longer instead of flashing off. Okay. So I want to encourage you, if you have not been diluting your essential oils, to dilute your essential oils, because you're going to get the benefits from the oil longer. It's also going to drive the essential oil. The carrier oil is going to drive it into the essential oil into your skin through that thick layer of epidermis so that it starts to affect your internal body. Okay, so that's one of the main reasons why I encourage diluting. Now, there is an exception, and that is if you have a burn on your hand or somewhere else, like a curling iron burn or something like that, then I highly recommend taking lavender, no carrier oil at all, and applying the lavender straight onto the affected area, because a carrier oil in the instance of a burn will actually trap the heat in, and it makes the burn more uncomfortable. So that's just a little tip for you there. Now, some of the mistakes that I see, we talked about using too much carrier oil. You can manage that with the type of bottles that you use, and then not diluting it all. That's a mistake. And then also using way too many drops of essential oil. So again, powerful, volatile chemical compounds, there's a lot of power in just drops of essential oil. So what I want to teach you is, instead of just putting 10 drops of oil in your hand and applying that or whatever, instead of doing that, start with 3 drops of oil. What we want to do is we want to have maximum effectiveness with the least amount necessary. That way it saves you money. It allows the body to work. And the better option, if you're dealing with something that's acute, is to go ahead and apply consistently through the day, instead of just doing an oil dump first thing in the morning and then maybe at night before bed. But keep that with you, make up a roller bottle if you would like to, and keep it with you and apply consistently throughout the day. That way you are getting the benefits of the essential oils consistently. And that is going to just again, make your oils last longer. It's going to help you achieve the goal that you want, why you started using oils in the first place. And it's also going to save you money. So that's a rule of thumb. Now, what if you're like, well, Becky, you know what? That's all great. I love that. But I am, all about convenience. Well, we got you covered there too. Doterra has a touch line, and it is essential oils. Like, this is myrrh, and it's already in a roller bottle, already pre-diluted for you for maximum efficacy. And this is vetiver. These are new. These just came out in the touch line. We've got digestion right here. There's a lot of different options that doTERRA has, from essential oil, single oils, and also blends that you can use that are already pre-diluted. So make sure you go on the website and check that out. The other thing is, we also have different emotional aromatherapy roller bottles like Motivate and Peace. And these are from our emotional aromatherapy line. And again, really great to just apply, right on the go. Keep them in your purse, keep them in your backpack, briefcase, whatever you use. And then finally, for taking that mystery out of dilution for kids, then we have the whole kids line, and it's a line of 7 different oils. This is the Thinker blend. I have this one at my desk. I use it all the time. It's for mental focus. And the kids line is comprised of different essential oils beneficial for kids' bodies, kids' minds, and kids' emotions. So Thinker would be for their mind, for focus. The Calmer blend, this is one of my favorites here. I use this on my son at night. The Calmer blend is one to help calm and relax, ground, help you get ready for sleep. This is what I use for him before his bedtime, up and down his spine, on the bottoms of his feet. And then the Rescuer blend would be something like for aches and pains, discomfort, bumps, bruises, muscular things, growing pains in kids. Just apply this right straight from the bottle onto the affected area. So even if you are all about convenience, or a term I like to use is I'm crunchy light, I don't want to DIY everything, doTERRA has you covered there too. So make sure that you check those out. The touch line, you can check out the emotional aromatherapy line and the kids line, because I guarantee you you're going to find something there that meets your needs. All right, we'll talk soon.